Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 109 of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. In the previous episode, we picked up a couple of Stones of Berenzia, which was meant to be the main focus of the episode, but I got a little bit distracted and started speaking to a couple of people in Riften, and we ended up picking up a couple of miscellaneous missions. The one that we did finish was the quest for Willandria, whatever her name is, the court mage, and we ended up recovering some items for her. We did have a friendly brawl with the guy who lives outside in the stable, and we did start up a quest from Sibbi Black-Briar, which we'll do later on. Now the main guy I was looking for was Louis Letrush, who is inside the Bee and Barb, who is going to start up the quest that I wanted.
For quite some time now, Lady
Yeah, whatever.
I fear that you
looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibbi Black-Briar.
What sort of message?
Well, I recently approached Sibbi Black-Briar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibbi half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibbi believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibbi for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibbi. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why don't you go tell Sibbi yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Why is Sibbi in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Black-Briar without the old lady's permission.
Okay.
I'll meet you outside of town.
So there are a couple of people in here as well who I want to talk to. First of all, let's just have a look upstairs. Just for the sake of it. A locked room.
I said, give me some more drink, or I'll have your head on a pike.
Suit yourself.
Jesus, alright. Angry dudes. Alright, ooh, hello. What's this? Mara smiles upon you. Telendrai, I've checked with Maramel, and I'm certain an arrangement can be made to incorporate the traditional Argonian bonding ceremonies should the need arise. It would be our pleasure to receive you at the temple and to have Maramel perform a marriage ceremony between yourself and Karava, but we'd request the appropriate tithe be made as we previously discussed. Whatever you decide, I wish you both the best of luck and hope to see you here soon. Dinya Baloo. Alright, wait. Oh, it's just a book. Yes, there's a couple of people that can be spoken to in here, so let's do so.
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
You mentioned do you serve special drinks?
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wines, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
Uh-huh. Make sure I don't get angry with you. What's the Ratway?
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory.
Which makes it my territory.
Just get out of here.
What the hell? You call me a friend before now you to give me the boot? Right, this is Sapphire. You might recognise her from being down in the Thieves Guild. She's actually a member who doesn't actually hide out down there, so...
Yeah. What's your problem?
So will you tell me your real name?
Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business.
Something had to make you this angry.
Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock.
Sounds horrible.
Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight.
Jesus.
Tossed me from bandit to bandit like...
You don't have to continue.
It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
How did you escape?
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think?
You used to never tell me your real name.
Maybe one day. Just not today.
Okay.
I hope we bump into each other again.
Yeah, cool.
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college?
I am. I'm the Archmage, thank you. I'm the Guild Master, and the Harbinger of the Companions. And, you know, sort of the leader of the Volkahar Vampires, but I didn't say that last one. Or the first one, for that matter. Alright, hello.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Tell me about Riften's Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble.
Say they don't really
What
like
do
us, do
you
you think? Well, this is clearly made before we joined them. I agree completely.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
Tell me about the Black-Briar family.
Maven Black-Briar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Black-Briar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibbi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Why are you here then?
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
What happened to your blade, Grimsiver?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
I could find it for you.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Mesinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
You're Riften's protector?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
How did Eren save your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
What happened to him in Mesinchaleft?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
Okay,
Please be careful. I don't wish to be the reason for your death.
that's nice. Hang on, so we've spoken to you guys. Yep.
Well, look what the Horker did.
He's the
Still wandering all
mercenary,
over
so
Skyrim and causing
I've already spoken to him, got all those dialogue options out of the way. Wait.
divine smile on you, friend. Why settle for just stabbing your foes when you can roast
Roman
them
draft.
alive?
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
Do you work for the meadery?
Sure. How do you think I get my hands on the good stuff and offer it so cheap? You think old Maven is just giving it away to anyone? Good thing she makes so much money. Makes it easier for merchandise like this to fall through the cracks.
What are you selling?
Nothing but the best. Black-Briar mead, fresh from the vat. Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges. So what do you say to that?
Sure, I'll take one.
Here you go. Oh, and keep it quiet. This stuff isn't exactly easy to get a hold of at these prices, if you catch me drift. I'm selling the best mead in town for cheap. Interested?
Are you selling any more Black-Briar mead?
Absolutely. Did you still want to buy one?
No thanks.
Suit yourself. If you change your mind, I'll be around. And what might you need?
You selling cheap mead?
No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Black-Briar mead. I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious.
What kind of delivery?
I need someone to take this small keg of Black-Briar mead to Wilhelm at the Vilmer Inn in Ivarstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Indarin from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd rat us out in a second.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. Now get going. Remember, keep this to yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Tell me about Maeve Black-Briar.
Lady Maven can buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep. Between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems.
You run the Black-Briar meadery?
Maven Black-Briar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
Did you know?
Well, that was important.
Yep. You know what?
Need something.
Did you know Romlin is skimming from the meadery?
Aye. I suspected as much, but I've never been able to catch that little sneak with proof.
He gave me this keg to deliver.
That fetcher. I gave him the same keg just this morning and told him to store it in the cellars. Oh, he'll rot in prison for this one, I promise you. As soon as Maven finds out, it's all over for him. Here, take this as a bit of a reward for nabbing our little thief. Well, that was important. A dread never forgets a traitor. You'll pay.
Yeah. Alright, well, now you've seen the other option. We're not going to take that option. Because we know what Maven does, and I feel like the guy doesn't deserve it. Alright, hello, Kariva. That's the last one you need to speak to.
Oh, it's you again. What in blazes do you want?
What's the word around town?
Mjol the lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends? Sibbi Black-Briar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Black-Briar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town. Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on? If Maven Black-Briar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
Okay.
Door's over there. Why don't you use it?
Notice of cost increase. Kariva, as of this month, I'm afraid we're going to have to double the cost of Black-Briar mead. As you no doubt well aware, there's quite a bit of civil unrest occurring within Skyrim. With this unrest comes increased cost to us for shipment protection, ingredients and labour. I think you'll find your customers more than willing to share in this burden by absorbing the cost through a price increase I recommend you institute immediately. Failure to comply with our new cost will result in an immediate interruption of Black-Briar mead. Sincerely, Maven Black-Briar. Okay.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
What? What?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you,
right, okay. Like
drinks.
about 50,000 new people have come in since I've last. You know what? I think it's time that we actually did some work. We've just literally spent our time in one room 15 minutes talking to people, and I think you guys are probably bored out of your head, for which I apologise. But yeah, we'll have to do it eventually. Alright, so promises to keep. Speak to Sibbi Black-Briar. Right, okay. Let's get rid of that one for now. Let's go speak to Sibbi. Okay, hang on. I'm also just gonna get this one quickly done. Yeah, you just give the two beggars some money.
I can't take this place anymore. You want something from me?
Oh, I guess we can only do one at a time. Never mind. Okay, never mind. That doesn't matter really. Right, so now we go speak to Sibbi Black-Briar. Again. All this just for one stupid little quest, just because it takes us to the same location as the stone. Jesus. Alright. Sibbi, hello, me again.
Well, if it isn't my little problem solver.
I was sent by Louis Letrush.
Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. See, I don't really outright own Frost.
You don't own the horse you already sold to Letrush?
That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Black-Briar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Letrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Letrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment.
That sounds acceptable.
Then I think we're done talking. Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call?
Maven already threw you in jail. Why steal her horse?
I'm not stealing anything. Besides, some jail time isn't going to make me roll over and play dead. When I find that bitch, I'm going to wring her little neck.
Yeah, we're still talking about that other broad. Alright. Let's get this actually underway. So it wants us to steal the papers from this place. So we'll head to Brokenham Hollow and head north from there then, I guess. We'll finally get this quest underway. Alright, if we can get this done quickly. Which I... What are you doing? What do you want? Go away. Shut up. Well, that's your opinion. Yeah. Take a lockpick, that's about all you have of interest to me. Oh, you can just see the lodge over there. Alright, so hopefully we're in and out. I want to try and, well, the only one that will, of those quests that will probably have difficulty getting done in this episode is the retrieve Grimsiver. But I mean, if we can get all those little miscellaneous ones done, then we shall. Especially that one with Sibbi, that's what her name was, I can't remember. Black-Briar Lodge. Alright, that'll make a good thumbnail, I think. Okay. I know this place is protected, so we're just gonna go in guns blazing, I guess. Not too fussed. Yeah. I believe this is Frost. Yep, there's Frost, so could just take her for our own if we wanted. Right, hang on. Making mistakes here, I'm not concentrating. I don't want the torch, definitely. And keys, you can have your lodge keys, I don't need it. I only need the one. I don't like having multiple copies of a key, I only like having one of each, so call me being picky, but it's just how I roll. Okay, you stay there, Frost. You don't go anywhere, because I'm going to need to steal you back. I know there are multiple entrances to this thing, so I think if you wanted to take it stealthy, you could just go in through the side. But it's locked, and can't be bothered unlocking, so let's just go in through the front door, seeing as we have the key. But I do believe they treat this place, yeah, like a house. So I don't really want to steal anything if we can avoid it. Obviously, except for the mission requirements and the stone. Do you submit? Do you submit? One more should do it. There we go. Caused a bit of a ruckus, but would be expected. Alright, anyone else I can steal from? So just really have money, don't we? Alright, fair enough. Let's check upstairs. I believe this is just like a one area place, so I think we should be around here. Let's just go out this door. I don't know why it locks it again, even though there's currently nobody in there now, because we've killed everyone. But yeah, sure, fine. It's never occupied, it's just a place, really. You keep a watch out. You do what you're doing. But now that you're dead, it's not going to make much of a difference now, is it? Okay. Right. So we've got chest from down here. Sure, obviously I'm content to stealing gold because that doesn't really make a difference, but anything else I'm a little bit eerie about. Right, well there's our Stone of Berenzia. Finally. It's got 4 more to go. One of which I did realise, only after recording, that we won't be able to get until we start the Dark Brotherhood, because one of them is in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, which we need to have started to find, basically, so that's not good. But whatever. I don't have an awful lot, to be honest, considering that they're like dead rich, like owners of Riften, basically. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're preparing themselves in case they did get robbed. Even though I've been working like non-stop for like Maven and all that. Okay. Alright. Frost identity papers. Deed of ownership. Horse frost, sex stallion, colour, mealy chestnut, sir grain, great grandsire, slip veneer, dam unknown. Okay. Okay. Ooh, we got a master chest. Or strong box. So downwards. Damn you! There we go. Ooh, 250. Come on. You would trick me into thinking that was actually decent money. Alright. I'm done now. That's the other entrance we could have gone through. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Boy. Boy. Please don't do this. Yes, we've definitely been everywhere now, haven't we? Just double, triple, quadruple checking. Yeah, we have. Okay, good. We're done here. Did that door stay locked? Did we like waste? No, we didn't. Okay, so all the doors should be open now as well. Alright, cool. Right, Frost. So return to Louis Letrush. Where is he? Oh, he's not too far out. That's fine. Right, horsey. So gotta go around a long way, haven't we, as well? That's just great. So that's just splendid. Oh wait, no, we can't actually just cut across. Never mind. Pardon me for breathing. Can we get down? Oh, Okay, well, we didn't die. Good. I'd forgotten that horses will literally just blindly ride off cliffs. I was thinking of like Red Dead Redemption where they'll stop. Oh, he's fighting off her. So, can we get off?
It's clear now. I see you, but I don't see Frost. Come back when you have the horse with you.
Oh, there you are, you little bastard. Hang on, let me just grab this nunnery first. You little bastard. Come on, you. Freaking worried me there. Thought you'd run off. Yo. Oh.
Ha! You've done it.
A bit up close and personal.
To admit, I wasn't sure you could pull it off, but you've definitely earned your pay.
Speaking of my pay.
Yes, here it is. I think I'd best be off now.
Alright, there we go.
Need something?
Yep, so we don't have anything else to do with him now. He'll ride off beyond his merry way. And there goes Mr. Frostbite Spider. Rest in peace. Alright, there we go. And there's, we've got that now as well, so that's cool. Alright, so let's go to Ivarstead and hand in that mead casket. Which is also where another particular little miscellaneous quest will lead us. So, kill two birds with one stone here, which is very convenient. First we will speak to Wilhelm, sorry. And the one that's not the Kaiser of Germany.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Ever deliver from Romlin.
All right, pipe down. You want the whole blessed place to hear you? The arrangement called for a trade. I hope you'll find this suitable.
A silver ring.
If you pass through again.
I would have
Stop
been
by for a
quite
drink.
content with money, but
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
your real name is Sibbi, isn't it?
No, I'm sorry. You must have me mistaken for someone else. I've never even heard that name before.
You have nothing to fear from me.
Please, I beg you, don't tell Sibbi where I am. He'll kill me. Sibbi's been spreading lies about me. You must hear me out.
Tell me your side of the story about Sibbi.
Sibbi and I were to be married. We were supposed to be happy together forever. Then I found that wretched poetry from Svana. When I confronted Sibbi about it, he threatened to kill me. I was scared, so I told my brother Wolfur. He went to talk to Sibbi for me and Sibbi killed him. My brother wasn't even armed. When I heard what Sibbi did, I fled. And now you found me, and you're going to tell him where I am.
Alright.
A pleasant journey, my lord.
So yeah, that's the side of that. So you can lie to Sibbi or not. I think it's pretty clear is that we can trust between a Black-Briar and all that, yeah. So that was the only other quest, wasn't it? Except for look at Grimsiver. So I guess we'll hand in that quest with Sibbi. So yeah. I had a feeling we'd had more than that for some reason, but clearly not. Alright, this should be the last time we have to actually go into the jail unless we get arrested, which I don't plan on doing, so... Alright. Excuse me. Mr. Black-Briar. Oi. Can't speak to you from there. Come on. Oi. Do you want to get up? Oh, you bastard. There we go.
Well, if it isn't my little problem solved.
I have some information about Sibbi.
Good. Good. Just point me in the right direction and I'll do the rest.
She's made her way east into Morrowind.
So, the whore thinks the Black-Briar Reach ends at the border of Skyrim, eh? She'll soon discover her mistake. You've done me a great service, my friend. Allow me to compensate you for the information. This key opens one of my stashes in the basement of the meadery. Help yourself to any of its contents. Visit me anytime. I'm not going anywhere soon.
Alright, so there you go. I believe if you tell him either whether she's in Ivarstead or if she's escaped to Riften. No, escaped to East March. What was it? No, it wasn't. She went somewhere. I can't remember where it was that it said that she went. He'll give you the stash key, so I mean, you might as well not sell out an innocent woman. So yeah. Although I don't believe, after reading up, that she gets killed either way. Notice to all employees, Lady Black-Briar has requested that all employees must be subject to random searches at my discretion. There's been a rush of missing mead barrels lately, and I won't tolerate it any longer. Any employee caught with merchandise belonging to Lady Black-Briar will be subject to immediate incarceration in Riften jail. If you have any objections to this posting, feel free to remove yourself from the meadery permanently. Enduring.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Black-Briar mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
Tell me about Maven Black-Briar.
She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Mm-hmm. Come on, get the truth off your chest.
Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrik. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can.
What makes Black-Briar mead so special?
Lady Maven's been developing this secret recipe for Black-Briar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first.
That sounded rehearsed.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
There are worse things than being fired.
Yeah, fired. Sure, that's what I meant. Come back and see us again.
To be read immediately. Notice to all employees, it's come to my attention that the last batch of Black-Briar Private Reserve was simply our standard Black-Briar mead placed in the incorrect bottles. We sold 6 cases of the Private Reserve recently and they were all returned. To make amends, we've replaced the cases with the correct supply at our cost. Due to this bond, the cost of those cases will be removed from this month's wages. Jesus. Alright, they're pretty strict business.
I'm the brewmaster around here. What did you want?
I'm just gonna search the basement for a, you know, little reward I was promised, so... Not from Maven. Indra, if you ever dare to create arbitrary rules on my behalf again, without informing me first, I'll have more personally show you what your insides look like. I trust that we're clear on the issue and I won't have to mention it again, Maven. Well, seeing as Valve no longer works for you and he's kind of an independent guy now, then you're gonna have a bit of difficulty doing that, Maven. Yeah. I don't think they expect you to actually join the Thieves Guild in this game. Oh, hello, did we speak to you? Niviana.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Okay, where is this thing? Sibbi promised me a reward. Suppose it's Skyrim. Okay. Where do we go for a reward? I'm unsure. Oh, it's just a mead barrel. I thought there might have been like a secret thing. This isn't convenient. Where's my prize? Just almost selling out a innocent woman. Alright guys, we'll be back in a second. Oh, there it is, the big bloody chest. Okay, so there's the Imperial Bow wearing us gold, poison, yeah, nothing really interesting, not worth selling out an innocent woman, but luckily we didn't, so there's that. Okay, that is definitely it. I'm not going to do anything else in this episode. We're way over time. But there we go, there's the Black-Briar Meadery. So we've done all but look at Grimsiver, which is again in Mazincha left up here, so I'm not sure when we'll do that, but no stone turn. Let's see where can we go with Solitude, this one over here, which we might actually go for in the next episode, I'm not sure. And it's just sort of like a miscellaneous location. And there's this one, which is again another missed location, so we might go there actually. I think that's Ansel Fund, which is actually quite an interesting place. It has one of those dungeon quests going on there, so let's save our game. Alright, and that's where we're going to end it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video, and I'll see you guys in episode 110.
Everything changes.
Bye guys.